Okay, I'm recording.
Yeah, what's going on with y'all boys? It's your boy underscore. Well, I should say girls too. I don't know if women watch my stuff. But today we got another episode of Speaking Bluntly. I'm gonna be using. I don't know. I got some PD still left over from last time, and then I gotta look in my bag of goods to fucking. Oh shit! What is this? A true rap? Is this empty? Yes. Bro, I just pump faked myself. We're gonna edit that out. I don't know what this is. And then it's black, so that doesn't help. Let's look at the kush though. Okay, it's solid, bro. I'll be so real. I can smell it as soon as I open it. It's solid. YouTube, this is like fucking peas or something. It's not weed. Anyways, I'm not rolling nothing too extravagant. I could fuck around and roll the I got another pack of grapes, but I'm thinking I might fuck with the Marleys today, man. It depends how many sheets I got left in this bitch. I got two. That's two blunts. You know how we do it. All right. But I don't really want to talk too much at the weed rolling process, cause I feel like, bro, the clips be looking better when I'm outside, so I want to save the real shit for when I'm actually out there. But I want to thank whoever's watching for watching this, though. But I don't want this to be like, because when I watch a lot of YouTubers and shit, they'll always have that part where they're like, I want to thank you guys so much. And I always skip over that shit, like, nigga, fuck out of here. But, like, listen, bro. You know I'm actually thankful, nigga, and I don't even have any, whatchamacallit, fans for real. And I'm still appreciative, so I hope whoever listening understands that. I also got a little surprise for you guys. I went to the I went to the sex shop. Okay, I went in there. I know what you're thinking. Why were you in there? You supposed to be dodging the lust. You're right. You caught me. Ooh. But listen, they had a damned fucking like a grab bag in there, and they've always had these bags, like it's for smokers or whatever, like it's like for weed shit. And I was younger and broker, so I never bought the expensive ones. Niggas always get the 15, always get the 20. But look, I bought a fucking $50 bag back there, and that bitch has a bong in it. We're gonna hit that hoe. That's what I'm saying. See, I'm not just a blunt guy. See, I can hit the bong every now and then, nigga. But my hands are mad greasy, so it was kind of hard to open that grinder. Crazy enough about the sex store, though, when I'm in there, the guy, he's talking. I don't even know how we got on the topic, but there we go. We were talking about the rhino pills, bruh. And I'm like, man, these bitches are strong, because I had took a 20K or whatever, and he had like the 200. So I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, bro, I don't want to be an aphrodisiac hunter. Like, when I was younger, I used to just take them bitches just to see, like, would it work? Like, you know what I mean? Because fuck it, bro. But, like, now I'm also, like, really concerned for my health. Not, like, on some shit where, like, I'm feeling sickly, but, like, you know, you keep taking these fucking sex pills. One, I definitely don't need. You can ask anybody I fucked. I don't need that shit. But two, it's like that shit increase your heart rate, nigga. You have a headache the next day. Anything that increases your fucking heart rate, you should just stay away from. And I don't know though, because caffeine does it, smoking can do it, but I guess everything has its own effect. Because with me, oh my gosh, coffee, bro, I'll drink like half a cup of coffee. I can't finish that hoe. And I'll just be at work driving, and then I'll just fucking crash. Like, not the car, of course. No, God forbid. Like, I'll start feeling like shit. Then I'll start getting fucking paranoid. Like, yo, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, like, bro, I'll be so damn hungry. That's the thing, too. I get hungry. But I'll feel hungry. I'll feel drained. And I'll be like, bro, I'm just sitting here. And I can't breathe. Like, I start freaking the fuck out off that caffeine. That'll do it to me, bro. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, I'm talking to this guy about these sex toys, and then he ends up bringing up like his wife. Like, he's like, yeah, my wife knows I don't need it. I'm like, damn, bro. And he's like a fat guy, so I'm like, no disrespect to bro, because I fuck with him. I'm like, yo, my search ain't over. Like, I can find some, a wife for me. But whatchamacallit? Oh, this is a pearl. But they were talking about how him and his wife actually play Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm like, what, bro? Like, nigga, I love Dungeons. What the fuck? I love D&D. What the hell? So then he starts telling me about it. I'm like, bro, like, you have a DM? I only said that because I need a dungeon master to, like, I want somebody experienced to, like, fuck with me for my first campaign, you feel me? So I'm trying to gauge what he is. He said, like, he's a 5 out of 10 DM. But it's like, bro, for you to be a 10 out of 10 DM, you're probably the fucking greatest. Like, bro, a good DM is noticeable, bro. But we start talking, like, and we were talking so much to the point where, like, there was customers behind me, like, this shorty was in there. She had probably, like, I'm not even going to cap to you, fam, like 5-6 boxes of sex toys. Mind you, I don't judge. Jesus says, come as you are, and so I do, and so you should too. But I was like, damn, I'm holding her up, like, bro, she clearly needs to use these, like, bro, she clearly is about to put these hoes to uses, bro, as soon as she get home, bro. And what got me was, I seen her pull up, and not on no stalker shit, she was in a fucking doorless Jeep. I was like, what the fuck? That bitch don't got no doors on it? But hey, yeah, I just think it's cool that you can find people that you never would have expected to. Just day to day. That's why, like, yesterday when I said, you know what I mean, it's almost a crime not to talk to anybody because you learn so much. That is so damn true, bro. Like, not even learning, but just you experience so much. Like, damn, man. If I would have never went in that hole, I would have never met that guy, I would have never spoken about Dungeons and Dragons. I would have never had that good experience with him, bro. And that's real, bro. Like, sometimes I have to suspend my introvertedness. And niggas probably think I'm an extrovert like a hoe. I'm really not. I just get comfortable around my niggas, bro, because I don't really act the ass out in public when I'm by myself. I don't even really say none. Like, but sometimes, like, when you get in that good mood, you get to talking, bro, and you start fucking with it. But it's like, to consistently be like that is the goal. It's just, fuck, man, it's hard to get my hopes up. And I don't want to act like I'm happy all the time, and I'm fucking not, bro. Because, goddamn it, if I wouldn't lie to you, why would I lie to myself? You feel me? Like, bro, like, when Jesus says a lot of these sins you're not supposed to commit, you don't commit to yourself either, bro. Love thy neighbor. You shouldn't hate yourself. You feel me? Like, even the adulterous shit, like the lustful shit, it's just like, bro, you yourself should not even be like OnlyFans as an example. Like, you shouldn't be a conduit of this sin. Like, it goes both ways, bro. There's no loophole in God, bro. You can't just kill a chicken and wave it around your fucking head like a bottle of Don Julio and then it'll go to hell for your sins. Look up who does that. You'll never guess. Anyways, RJ is done. We have 2 again. Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought I lost it because one of my videos, I lost that shit and I was so pissed off. Like, I lost both of my fucking J's. I'm just like, bro, I barely had weed. I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, I'll roll this shit for the video, but now I'm pissed off. Like, the shit's not authentic. Whole time it was under my sheets. Like, under the bed. Like, the bed sheets, of course. Like, how the fuck? Anyways, 2 J's. You know, I gotta do it. Ichi, ni, ichi, ni, ichi, ni, ichi, ni, ichi, ni. Yo, I'm gonna do that whole every time. Anyways, before we go to the garage, let's do this fucking unboxing. I'm not a YouTuber, but we gonna get this out the way. Alright, guys. Fucking. Here's my mystery box. Okay, well, like, there's a bag, but there's like a bunch of useless shit in there. But we're gonna unbox this bong, and I made sure to ask before I got it, because mind you, I'm in a sex store, so I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna get this fucking mystery box with smoking shit in it, is the bong gonna be shaped like a fucking cock? Like, if the bong looks like a dick and balls, I'm gonna get pissed off, fam. And she was like, no, it's nothing like that. So here we go. I just opened it. I wasn't looking when I opened it. Hold on. Okay. Bro, I thought this hoe's nice though. A little small, but fuck it. Like, it's a piece. There was also something in there where it was kind of like a bong, like on the go, like a little bottle probably this big with like a tube, and then where you put the weed in, and that was it. You just smoke it. It was glass, so it's not like microplastic central. But then again, the fucking tube or whatever. Anyways, we're gonna pack this bowl, I guess, as well. It's gonna be a fucking crazy episode of Speaking Bluntly. I'm gonna let you know that now. All right, I haven't even dropped the bombs yet. I actually started writing down what I want to say because I feel like it's important to be concise when I'm speaking. Like, of course, Speaking Bluntly is about being able to speak off, like, just off strength, just talking, letting it flow. But I also want it to be quality, because now that you can fucking see what I'm saying and the lip sync is good, it's time for me to start saying some shit niggas want to hear. And that's just what I'm on. Anyways, look at this. I don't think I can take this hoe out in it. Okay, that bit's stuck, but it's cool. Go in like these. Easy bongage. I'm gonna pack this up. Well, I need some water. Anybody else just be having random bottles of what? Like, bro, I get thirsty. I'm like, fuck. When did I bring this? Like, when was this even in my room? I don't know. But fuck it. It's water. Always smell that shit. You ever smoke a bunch of weed one night, you fucking get a water because you feel like you're gonna die, you wake up in the next morning to fucking drink that water, and then the shit is like, it just smells like fucking kush. It's like, ugh. Money in the bank. But yeah, I hate that shit, bro. Like, shit be smelling fucking nasty, bro. Get the fuck out of my face, boy. I hope that the way I talk feels like it's an actual conversation, because this is how I would talk to you. Man, Simon, you through the my finger look big as hell. But I would talk to you just like this. Ideally, if I'm comfortable. Some niggas I'm just not as comfortable around. Oh, bro, like, if you've never seen this side of me, nigga, that's a wake-up call, nigga. And now I'm playing. Everybody has their own way of living, so if it doesn't mess well with mine, so be it. We'll just have to live differently. Anyways, we're gonna take this hoe outside. I'm gonna pack this bitch very quickly. And I'm gonna put some funnel in it because that's this type of shit I'm on. And my man's cabin was all like, bro, Walter, don't get hooked on the moles, man. You don't want to be stuck doing the fucking moles, man. I'm just like, nigga, fuck out of here, bro. But now I get what he means, bro, because this shit is good. It's kind of like, bro, why would I smoke and not get a buzz if I could just, and here's the thing, smoke and get that buzz? Like, why would I get high as fuck by itself if I could also get high as fuck and buzzed? But like, I don't smoke, I don't vape. Like, you know, if my man's has it, I might hit that bitch. But like, I'm not gonna buy one because I never keep them long. I always just feel like, what the fuck am I doing? And I throw it away. Like, that's my stance on the vapes. Like, if you vape, like, I probably wouldn't date someone that vapes because I probably end up vaping because I'm gonna hit that hoe. Look, I'm gonna hit that bitch. I will do it. I will hit that hoe. Like, there's no doubt about that. But anyways, I'm gonna take this to the garage and we gon', yeah. Alright, we recording. Let me grab my, hey, what the deuce? Hey, I don't know where my tray and shit went. Okay, I don't want to walk away too far, because what if it's like out of range? But this is a nice ass angle. That was cool. Fuck, man. Now I gotta look for my shit. Okay, well, hey, it's right here. Okay, I'm gonna put you back. I may or may not edit this part out. I don't know, because that's low-key kind of funny. But we about to start this. Let me redo the whole shit. All right, didn't see you guys there. All right, we're gonna start. Let me grab my J's and shit. Oh, listen, and since the camera isn't gonna move, it's gonna look like I'm fucking teleporting. Look, I'm gonna run over there real quick, and then I'm gonna cut the shit, and it's gonna look like I just popped up with the J. Like, watch. Wait, I should have did something better, like instant transmission. Yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna redo this. Nobody has to know. I'm gonna go grab my weed. But on my end, since the camera's not moving, it's gonna look like I fucking instant transmission. Watch this. You see that? Did it look cool? Okay. Anyways, I actually wrote down some notes on what I want to speak about today. Because, well, I told y'all before, but just because I want like a good point of reference. I feel I should stand up, honestly. I think I might do that like episodes going forward, just because I want at least the full body so you can see my mannerisms. But when you get high as fuck, you don't really be wanting to stand up. That's the only thing. I'm gonna hit this hoe. Then we're gonna talk. All right. That was absolutely the harshest hit a man could ask for. I'll be so real. That wasn't like what was the point of putting water in that? You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna, I don't know what I'm saying. See, now I want to sit down because that bitch just got my head banging. But we gonna talk. First thing I want to say, and I'm gonna fire this up just out of respect, bro. Oh, my book. I'm gonna move this. Got a lot to edit out this fucking episode, huh? But anyways, first thing I want to address, today I found out that my grandmother passed. She had like the strokes and shit, but I guess the doctor said she wouldn't really recover, like there's a slim chance. He really didn't think she would survive one night after they took her off like the feeding tube and shit. But, you know, eventually God comes calling. And I don't want this to be a sad episode because I preach so much that because you're in a bad mood, you shouldn't let that change how you go forward talking to people. But, you know, I'm going to dive a little deeper into it just because, like, this is my coping source. Like, you feel me? I don't really have nobody I can... Like, of course, I can call the bros and do that, but, bro, it's just kind of like something in my nature that makes me so adverse to doing that. But, and I feel like some people can understand that and some people cannot, which is cool. But I'm going to go about it. So, like, I really feel like I definitely took as much time as I could to hang with my grandmother. Like, I don't regret anything as far as how things went. When I was younger, I used to be tripping, yeah, but as I got older, you know what I mean? Like, especially now, I was doing a lot with her. I would take her out and shit, and I remember I got her this big ass like bowl of alcohol and shit. Like, it was huge, because she was like, I want something to drink. And I bought this big ass thing, and she didn't even finish it. She wanted me to drink it. And niggas know me, I ain't no drinker. So it wasn't no way I was gonna drink that hoe. But it was like so fun. And then, you know, me, her, and Gabe, and my girlfriend at the time all went to IHOP and shit, and it was so cool. Like, I definitely did what I felt was right with her. And really thinking back on the final days that I spent with her, they were all meaningful, you know what I mean? Like, 420, we got high as fuck. It was a good time, you know what I mean? That was the same day we hung with Gabe. And then, you know what I mean, me taking her out to eat, it really feels like God allowed me to do what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Because I feel, and people may not understand this, but I kind of feel upset when I think about my other grandmother because I love her just as much as my grandma, yes, but I don't think I spent as much time with her because I wasn't really aware, you know what I mean? I was younger, so I don't want to waste time with nobody. And I said this before, but I was telling my grandma this, like in the hospital bed, kind of like she was out by this point, like she was done, like she's just kind of like, she had the stroke, she was just sitting there, but I had told her, like, you know, I always try to do my best to be around you and make you as happy as you can because, you know, you tell me how bad you feel, and I know that you won't be around forever, so I want to make shit as good as it can be while you're here. And I you know, I broke down crying when I said it, but it's just like, because I imagine how I would speak to her if it ever got down to like a situation like that. And I ran it over like so many times in my head, but actually getting there and doing it and saying what could very well be the last thing I say to her, like, it's different. That the weight of that hits different. And then, you know, the lights had went out in the crib or whatever, so I was kind of still upset over that. But I know I can't be pouting around the house because then that affects my parents. How do you think it would make them feel, you know what I mean, if they something they couldn't, something they couldn't really provide fell through, and I'm angry at them. That's even more pressure. I don't want to put that on anybody, but it's like that, like, and then that was also around the time I started getting ghosted, and it's like, fuck. But I'm like, bro, niggas wouldn't ghost me for for no reason, so like I had to do something, and it's just like, bro, I keep fucking up, and now that I fucked up, I can't tell anyone about this shit but YouTube, and then it's like, look at my grandma. And then, like, when I get home, no one's going to fucking say Walter and say hi to me. No one's going to ask to go to bingo no more. I'm not going to walk out in the dining room and see her on the TV. Like, all this shit is flashing through my head, and I'm just like, fuck. It sucks, but I believe in something after this, so I can't even let that get me down, because this is the beginning of the trip, you feel me? What I do now affects my reward there. You know what I'm saying? For all the suffering I've endured, the reward is tenfold in heaven. The homeless have a home in heaven. My grandmother just took her trip to heaven. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's cool. She didn't even really want a funeral either. So it's like, it's hard to grieve in a proper way. Like, it feels like the only time I got to grieve was talking to her that one time. And I was kind of scared to grieve because I didn't want to give up on her. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be like, my grandma's not coming back, because I wouldn't want anyone to give up on me. But, you know, her time was just coming, man, and there was nothing we could do. But that's pretty much, like, and I found that out once I got home today, too. So, you know, I lived the whole day not knowing that, and I came home, and it's just kind of like, damn, like I'm hit with a shotgun to the stomach. And it's not even really her death that fucks me up. It's the way the family reacts to it, you feel me? Because everybody grieves different, bro. And there's a different personality type for every member of the family, bro. So you know, sometimes shit gets out of hand, but hey, we all got to be here for each other in the end. And that's not even just with my family. That's with everybody. Shit should be united. Check my nose. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, like, bro, I'm at work today, and like, bro, this nigga like, yo, like, says what's up to me. This is a nigga that said he seen my TikTok before. I'm like, damn. Then I go to the van to leave out. Another nigga, like, random nigga, I don't know, fist bumped me, said I saw your TikTok. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Is it like a matter of I'm going up, or a nigga spreading my shit around? And then it gets to a sense like this. I want to be able to maintain my privacy outside of work. Like, that's not crazy to ask for. And I want to be liked by my coworkers. But I know they don't really inherently like me. You know what I mean? Like, my partner, like, a lot of the shit I've done with him in the van, and I've thought he's not really going to say shit. Bro, he goes to everybody and says, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could be doing it even now. I know he did it before, but I just can't live distrusting. But it's like, bro, I know these niggas don't like me, because you can't like me and treat me wrong. It's no way. You wouldn't do that to your son. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas just, I want to be liked, and I know they don't like me. So part of me wants to just be like, fuck y'all, but I can't. And I feel like I should apply that to life as well. You know what I mean? I want to be accepted in the group of people around me, knowing I'm being rejected, but I can't let that stop me. Because once I start fucking up, start getting negative, start saying fuck y'all, that's when I'm actually giving them a reason. You know, it's a reason that Martin Luther King was doing peaceful protests, bro. You go out in the streets, beating niggas up and robbing stores and saying, we will be heard. Oh, we hear you all right. We hear that all our stereotypes are confirmed now. That's all niggas hear. That's what I'm saying. There's a bigger picture, and there's a higher sense of morality that you can reach through trying to connect with others, but you have to be willing to do that. I don't want to be unliked. I don't want any nigga to dislike me. I don't want to ever have to cuss a nigga out. I don't want to have to do none of that. I just want to live happily. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, really, when I found out niggas was like talking about me, it was just like, damn, like they found my music, and it's a nigga I've worked with today that was talking shit about my music, like saying shit like, why does he even rap? Why does he even rap? That's just not going anywhere. Like, it's a waste of time. Like, And I'm just like, bro, niggas are so willing to hate on me before they actually learn who I am. And because I've experienced that, I can't put anyone else through that, no matter what. That's why I say we should definitely apply that to our life, bro. I'm gonna look at my next note, nigga. See, this is smart, nigga. Oh, bro. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Like, I was on the phone with my friend, right? And she has, like, a problem with one of her arms where she can't really move that bitch, like, as, like, the fine motor isn't as good as it should be. You know what I mean? So, we was talking about how whenever she plays the game, she only uses one hand. I'm like, what? Why don't you use the other one? Like, just, like, inherently, I feel like if you're just using those muscles, even if it struggles at first, you're going to get better. You're going to get more fine-tuned. And it made me think, like, bro, that type of mental limitation that stopped her from using that hand is a lot that goes on to my day. You know what I'm saying? I get home, damn, I want to rap. Man, no, I don't. Man, fuck that. Like, that limitation, or, well, I want to hang out with my bros, but now, what if you want to go home, though? Then I go, fuck that. Like, I really limit myself. And with a lot of my ideas, I always think, okay, once I blow up, I'm going to do it. Once I do this, I'm going to do it. Once I do that, I'm going to do it. But I can't keep limiting myself, bro, because everything is possible in the present. And I feel like, bro, I really, truly feel like there's more than what's being led on for us. Like, what separates us from all of our ancestors, like I'm talking natives, is the things that they did, the sense of community. I said it before, but when we're all united under one front, under one cause, like some villages only made this, some villages did that. When we're united like that, we just work better. And I also think that the psychedelics they were doing influenced their culture. When you look at some of the art these ancient guys have done, or when you do ayahuasca, some people see through the eyes of a jaguar. Or when you do other psychedelics, some people see hieroglyphs and shit. And I think, and I heard it on Joe Rogan, he was saying consciousness is shared. Like, okay, we know this. Okay, we all have the Holy Spirit in us, yes. But in a sense where when you take a psychedelic, you experience the same thing everyone else before you experience. That's why when you do high level shit like ayahuasca, like jaguars eat ayahuasca. You feel me? So it's like, am I experiencing what people experienced before me? If I do DMT and see fucking hieroglyphs, or if I do shrooms and see this, and I know another civilization did it, okay, I think psychedelics are very, very fine-tuned from in our history. I think Santa Claus, bro, think about it. The pine tree, what grew underneath of a pine tree? Amanita mushrooms, bro, or amanita, whatever it's called. Those red and white mushrooms, that's the same color as Santa. What would they do when they saw the mushrooms? They'd hang them on the trees to dry before they ate them. What do we do with ornaments? That's what I'm saying. So there's symbolism in the shit that we do. Like, everything means so much. And we're in a society where you're not really told to read into shit too much. But everything means something. McDonald's, the M is a fucking Freemason symbol. Everything means something. Disney is steeped in Freemasonry. The signs are everywhere, but we're just told to ignore it because fuck it, it's not fucking with me personally. It's not hurting me now. But that's the thing. It's me, when it should be us, bro. And that's why I don't like being single, because I feel like I'm at my best when I'm in the comfort of another. And is that a sign of weakness? Or is that just a note of my compassion? But peep, aside from that, I also want to talk about like a situation I had dealt with where I was messing with this girl and she would keep telling me like, I just need to fuck around more. I need to do more of this, do more of that. And like, I always felt like, bro, you hurt me but want me to heal myself. And I said it in a song but never dropped it because that sounds mean, but That's not mean. That goes for everything. You understand? Like, I could curse someone's existence or disrespect someone for something that they did, bro. But at the end of the day, I could be the reason. You know what I mean? You never know when you're the problem. And maybe I'm the fucking problem and I still can't see it. But that's kind of the duality of it. I was just like, bro, you want me to fuck around and do this and that? Like, man, I don't want to fuck around because you got me attached. Like, that's what I'm saying. But that's not to say I didn't do nothing wrong. Like, I definitely was fucking tripping, bro. But like, that concept of hurting someone and not knowing and moving like you didn't do it is very familiar. And I've done it before. You know what I mean? So I can definitely speak on it. Just knowing, like, sometimes you don't even know how bad you hurt somebody. And you think they're acting crazy. When in reality, you were the one tripping, bro. You know what I mean? But I just thought that was some real ass shit. Like, at work, we always complaining, bro. Niggas want to raise, niggas want this, niggas want that. And they talking about well, we're not doing this right, we're not doing that right. You guys need to do this and this, and you guys aren't doing this. So it's kind of like, bro, you keep hurting us and want us to fix it ourselves. Give us the incentive, nigga. I want the pay. What are we talking about? That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But that also coincides with what I was about to say next. I was on Instagram. You know, I went to my DMs because I have a habit of leaving them hoes unread. Like, I just be like, bro, this nigga probably sent me a meme. Fuck it. And the memes be funny, but I just be like, bro, fuck that. And somebody put in their notes, never overplay your role. And like, at first glance, that's kind of like some corny shit. Like, yeah, he's just saying that. But really thinking about it, bro, God has a role for all of us. And what separated us from Jesus is he knew his role from the jump. He knew what was going on. You know what I mean? We don't. So it's like, when we're acting, we have to be sure we're not doing too much. Nobody likes to watch a Tyler Perry movie and the niggas, motherfucker, stop it. You don't touch a woman like that. God damn it. Niggas start getting so over imaginative. You don't want to see that, bro. Sometimes it's good to just calm it down. Look, don't touch her like that, okay? You don't do that to women. You know what I mean? It's different ways to you know what I mean? Sometimes you can be doing too much, essentially, bro. But I thought that was really cool. Like, don't overplay your role, because you never know. Like, the thing about life is you don't know what role you're playing. You don't know if you're the background character. You don't know if you're the main character of your own shit. You don't know nothing, bro. It's like life is one big ass improv. It's all of our first time living. We've all learned something for the first time. We've all, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, we're all doing the same shit. No guidance until it's given to us. If you were born in the woods, nigga, you'd know nothing. That's the thing. We're in a society where now you're educated, but look what we lose in exchange. The freedoms that we used to have. Like, I feel like being out in the forest and being out in the woods is good for your health. And I was talking to my man's Kevin yesterday. We was talking about whether or not the first humans were white or black. I'm like, I think they might have been white, because he was arguing, like, if they were black, how are blonde people existing? And I'm like, yeah, that's damn true. I don't know. I'm like, maybe they were just white and they just tanned up. But we start talking more into it. And he was talking about indigenous tribes, saying, like, after, like, sin started taking over more, God killed off the indigenous people. Like, used the disease to kill them off, because they were ready. They were already living life the right way. But I don't know if I believe that shit fully, because it's kind of like, what if they didn't believe in God? Well, what if they didn't need to because they already were godly in nature? And that is interesting, because that could make sense. We only know how to follow the path of God because Jesus came down. Back then, he ain't come yet. So how, if you were acting godly in nature, or not godly, I should say, Christ-like in nature, if you were like that then, you still sin or whatever, but if you weren't tempted by perversions, maybe you could have gone to heaven. Because you're doing the right thing. But now, after Jesus has died, yes, you have to acknowledge that. You can't acknowledge that, you can't go. But, nigga, I need to sit down. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know that now. I think I got good enough fucking clips. Nigga, I need to sit. Whew, fuck. Then the J burning slow is fuck me to tears. I was writing a movie. It was going to be about distrust, and the theme was like, I wake up, like I'm brushing my teeth or whatever, like I'm late as fuck. I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm late. But I'm the last one though. So I explained it wrong. Let me go from the top. All right, let me go from the top. So look, like, starts off with my mans, right? And I based it off of people I know. So we started with like Jaden. He's in the bathroom brushing his teeth or whatever. Yada yada. He opened the cabinet, grab his toothpaste, close it. You see the past due notice on his shit, student loans and shit. Like, this nigga clearly struggling, but like, it's like some slight shit where he can just keep putting it off, but it's amounting to something. And then it pans to my nigga Sam. He's talking to his mom or whatever. He's getting ready. His mom asks, where you going? He's like, oh no, he might not ask that shit. He's talking to his mom or whatever, and he's like, he goes out after rolling his J. Like, he's rolling a J when we pan to him. That paints his character. And then after he's doing that, he gets up, talks to his mom, and he's kind of like, yo, what's going on? Yada, yada, yada. I'm ready to step out the house for a little bit. He goes to leave and sees on the counter eviction notice. He says, Mom, what is this? She's like, it's nothing. I just had to take out a loan and do this to pay it off. Yada, yada. He's just like, Mom, why didn't you say nothing? She's like, I don't want to stress you. Just go on, have fun. Like, dismisses him. So it's like, damn. Then it cuts to David. He's in the car, like, talking like, yo, to his grandma. And she's like, what's going on, baby? He's like, how are you? She's like, good. I just need this money or we can't get this surgery. And he's like, Grandma, I'll try to find something. I'll find a way. And she's like, no, my time is coming anyways. So it's kind of like, damn. You can tell she wants to survive, but she knows it's not possible. And he's on the way to link up. Then it pops with me. I wake up late as fuck. Like, fuck. I get up, like, smash the alarm. That paints my character. I'm erratic. You know what I mean? I'm not very on time with shit. So I get up, and as I'm brushing my teeth and shit, you see a picture of like my uncle. That'll be like in-story uncle. This nigga in jail. But it's a picture of us when I was younger. And I go out there, brush my teeth, and my mom goes, where are you going? I say, I'm ready to go link up with the bros. She said, all right, don't get into no trouble like your uncle. You're going to be locked up with no way out. His bail is, and then she says an amount. Like, it might be cheesy to be that specific, but it's my first shit, so I don't care. Like, just basically showing that, look, this nigga's in jail, and his bail is high. Alright, like, his bail is high as shit. Like, we don't even say the amount. So then, peep game. I link up with my niggas. I pop out, like, it's like kind of just my point of view driving. We get to the place, and then my man's is like, or I hop out, I'm like, yo, what's going on? I dap everybody up. You see, me and Sam got a special handshake. Everybody else, regular. Then David dapped Jaden up, and he got his own handshake, so it shows there's like ties in the group. Then I get in there, I'm talking like, yo, what y'all on, bro? Ain't nothing. Yeah, I'm like, look, fuck that. I just found this play. The street nigga I know, he be selling bows like a motherfucker. He ready to go on vacation. This bitch just posted it last night. Look, I know where the nigga stay. We can just get the whip. We can pull up through that bitch and get the stash. That shit don't mean nothing. And then I say it like that. Jaden's kind of like, what? No way. David's kind of impartial.